Hey, what's up YouTube? In this video I'll be showing you how to make this really cool, extremely easy parrot survival house. Since parrots were really recently introduced into Minecraft, I decided that I should make something a little bit parrot themed that's both fun and functional. So here we have the red parrot turned into a house. The way that this guy works is you would simply come underneath the parrot, hello, and you would climb up the back of his leg. And if you were to do that, you'd find yourself inside of him, and here you have a bed, chest, crafting table, furnace. You've got plenty of room to throw other things around. Isn't the biggest house? No, but it is also incredibly easy to make. Looks very colourful, and if you're a little bit excited, like me, about parrots, then it might be a fun build for you to make. Without any further ado, why don't I actually show you how to make this thing? It's incredibly simple. So, if you want to make it, here's what you'll need. Grab yourself some white hardened clay, some red wool, some yellow wool, some blue wool, some black wool, some cyan hardened clay, and some red stained glass block. You can also either use red stained glass paint, and by the way, you can also substitute these materials for different colours. If you're not a fan of using clay, use the wool counterparts, although there really isn't a counterpart for the white hardened clay unless you used, say, sandstone instead. But once you have each one of these materials, and once you've figured out where you want to make it, and I can tell you guys that this house fits into a very small area, a 7 block coming across the front by a 5 block area going towards the back. If you want to better plan out your build, then I would suggest making this rectangular shape on the floor in your world. And if you do that, you want to come to the very front bottom left hand corner of your rectangle, which is this block right here. You want to move into the right by 1, which is this block, and you want to place a white stained clay on top of that block. Go back from that by 1, place 2 more clay coming upwards, that's 1 and 2, then place a red wool on top of that block. Go right of that block by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, then place 3 white hardened clay coming down to the ground from that block, extend the bottom one towards you by 1 block, and there you have the base of your parrot. What you now want to do is you want to take out your red wool, and you want to place on top of this left-hand red wool block, and on top of this right-hand red wool block, you want to go up on top of these each by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you want to raise them up, connect them together to form a rectangular shape such as this. You then want to start from the bottom front left-hand corner of your rectangular red rectangle. That's kind of a tongue twister. You want to place a red wool in front of it and go up on top of it by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go right by 1, up by 1, right by 2, down by 1, right by 1, down by 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Go left to connect back to where you first started. Fill the inside of this in with some form of glass, either pane or block. I kind of like block for this because I don't really want the effect which pane gives you. And once you've done that, you can then come to the back of what you've made. You can take out your red wool, and you want to take the back rectangular shape of red wool that we have right here and extend this backwards by 2 rows. So like this, 1, 2. And you want to extend every single other block backwards by 2 rows, as you can see me doing right here. So you want to end up with something that should look like that. It basically looks like a box. All we have to do now is we want to take the very bottom row of the rectangle that we have, extend it backwards by an additional row with your red, then underneath the center red block, place another red wool. Place yellow left and right of that red. Place a yellow underneath the bottom center red wool. Place blue left and right of the yellow. Connect that row down to the ground using your blue, and then you will have your parrot's tail feathers. Now, in an ideal world, we would be able to simply fill in the back of this with red. But to give us some more space inside, we are going to make the parrot look a little bit nicer. We're going to take this row of red that we have right here, we're going to add 2 additional rows on top of it. That's 1 row and 2 rows. We're then going to take the center 3 blocks here, and we're going to add 2 rows on top of these center 3 blocks. That's 1 row, 2 row. Then you can either finish off by adding a red wool top, front and center like that by adding a point, or you can just not bother. I'm going to add it. So once you've done that, we're now going to make our parrot's head. Yeah, shall we make? No, we won't make the head. What we'll do is come to the left-hand side of your parrot. So this is the left-hand side. take the top left-hand corner block of your parrot, which is this one, move down by 1 row. Place a row of red wool, place a red wool in front of this block. Go down from that block by 2 with your yellow wool. 1, 2. Go right by 1 with your yellow. Down 1, right 1. Place a blue underneath that yellow. Go left by 2, 1, 2, up by 1. Take the red wool that you started with, go to the right by 2, 1, 2, connect downwards, fill in the center to give you this effect. Perfect, look lovely. And there you will have 2 very funky wings. We are now just missing the parrot's head, so if we come all the way up to the top of the build, which is right here of course, this is where the parrot's head is going to go, directly on top of the shoulders. So the easiest way to do this is to take this strip of these very free center red wool blocks running from the front to the back of the build, extend these upwards by 1 row with your red. Extend the red left and right by 1 row. So we now have a 3 by 3 square of red. We then want to take the most forward row, which is this one, and we want to place a layer of white hardened clay on top of it. Then we want to place a layer of cyan hardened clay on top of that. Take the center white clay, cyan clay, extend them forwards each by 2 with the black. 1, 2, 1, 2, like this. Place a row of red wool on top of the cyan hardened clay, and extend that row of red forwards by 2 rows, 1 and 2, to give you this effect. Then come behind the head and place 2 rows of free red directly behind the head. So that'll look like this. 1 row, 2 row, 3 rows, just to make up the head. Perfect. Now all we have to do is the head feathers. So if we come all the way up to the top back center of the parrot's head, like this block, move forward by 1, place a red. From that red wool, you want to go forwards or to the right as I'm looking at it by 1, up 1, up left diagonal, up 1, to give you this shape. Perfect. We then, from the very first block that we placed, we want to do 2 up left diagonals, 1, 2, go up by 1. That's the shape that you're looking for. It's actually a lot easier to just make it by looking at it than me explaining it. But that is your parrot's head. And that is your parrot. Looks fantastic. You can either keep this as a statue, or you can do what I'm about to do and make it into a house. So the way that you make it into a house, very, very simple. First of all, we're going to grab some ladders. We don't have them. And I'm going to place a row of ladders up the back of either one of his legs. Doesn't really matter. You could even do it with the tail feathers if you so wanted to, but I'm going to do the leg. I'm going to crack in to the inside of the parrot, like this, and I'm finding that I can't see very much. Hang on, cracked into the side of the parrot, boom, boom. Okay, now I can see a little bit better. I'm just going to throw a torch down, just so that I can actually see. And inside the parrot, you can see that you actually have a very small amount of space. But yeah, if you want to use this as a nice little survival house, it kind of works that way. Or if you just want to use it as a statue, or if you simply just want to use it as a nice little bit of fun that your friends can kind of come across in your world, it works perfectly that way. Feel free to change the colours, change the size, and take away, do what you like. Very, very cool little statue, very easy to make. I really like it, it's very, very colourful. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do remember to smack that like button. I'd really, really appreciate that. I honestly would. Helps grow the video, helps grow the channel, makes me very, very happy. Please do, if you do enjoy the content, consider subscribing to the channel. If you subscribe, click the little bell next to the subscription button. Also consider saying hello. I would like to say hello back. Also, comment down below and let me know, what else would you like to see next? Would you like to see some more mob-related statues? Would you like to see modern houses, survival houses, realistic stuff? Let me know down there in the comment section. If you want to check out any more of my channel, we do a load of stuff around here. So if you want to check out the channel, head into the card system or the description below. You'll find loads of playlists that'll show you how to make loads of things. Please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the little bell. Comment down below. I'd really appreciate all those things. Check out the rest of it. Hope you guys have a great day. I really do. I'm going to go and enjoy the English summer, which is very, very rapidly approaching. Summer coming on, spring. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next one.